Yes. Now that everyone is here, my welcoming birthday speech. Welcome, friends, and thank you for coming to my dinner party. Watch me do this cool, sick magic trick. I will escape from this locked piranha tank with the usage of magic, with my arms locked behind me. As Gigi reaches the bottom of the tank, you see her struggling with her binds and notice that the key in her hands doesn't seem to fit the lock. Her eyes close as her body goes limp and the piranhas dive right in. And that is the stage for today's play.
I dealt with the finances. And then Cecilia was in charge of the tank, and Raora I put in charge of the piranhas.
In the house last night, was it all members of Justice, or was there anyone else who was here that you guys recall seeing?
Well, I was here because I also live here. I heard something at around I think it was 5 in the morning. I just assumed it was Raura or someone, just doing last minute preparations.
I mean when we were all testing it, I guess.
I was feeding the piranhas yesterday.
Clearly, you didn't feed them enough. They were chomping down on her quite eagerly.
And we feed them high quality food. That's what I bought.
I feel like the only possible window for the box to be tampered with between the hours of 4 a.m. and 6 a.m.
Raura mentioned that she fed the fish, and I see fish food over there, so I'd like to check it. It's just a sugar cube. This isn't fish food.
I can't believe she's gone. I didn't leave that there. What's that? Huh.
Hey, this is a letter from Cecilia.
And Liz told me to tell Cece to tell Gigi her feelings.
Really?
Well, speaking of shop, you would know a lot of people, right?
All I know is that Crony, she knows a lot of info on everyone.
Yeah, she has eyes and ears everywhere, and very trustworthy. Oh, here, let me just open this.
And you find a last will, It feels like she expected to perhaps die, because it mentions the birthday party, doesn't it?
Papers under the rug.
Papers under the rug. I think we need to check that out. Letters and notes. It seems to be threats from Advent towards Justice. They read silly things like, leave or I will burn down your house, or stay out.
You came to this party with an awfully bad hangover, if I remember.
I was at the bar, and I had some drink with your member Nerissa.
Nerissa is actually working for me because she is under debt, and she is under debt because she had slept with my gang member Shiori, and while she did sleep with Shiori, she stole something. Oh,
she stole from you, but you trust her enough to have her work for you.
The power generator has died. Cecilia reaches for the thing closest to her, and she feels it is Biju's lifeless body.
Okay, well, let's think. Motivation. Who would want to kill Bibu? Because Bibu told us. She said before she told us her secret. She said,
I have something to say then.
Maybe we should let Cece say it.
After advice from Bay and also Elizabeth, and I confessed my feelings. Yes, you can be sad, but I would never kill her for it. What was your initial reaction if that didn't work out? To kill them? I wouldn't do that.
Yes.
So why
It's a bit suspicious that you were in charge of the key, which was wrong. Raura's food was swapped out with sugar. You disappeared after we left the bar, or after you left the bar at 3:30. And apart from saying you don't remember, you don't really have much of an alibi.
The one thing Bibo mentioned is that she didn't trust you, Nerissa. Especially with the whole thing with Shiori, the stealing, the lying.
And everyone will now vote if they wish to kill or spare Cecilia. These players have voted to kill Cecilia. It looks like the majority of the people want to spare her.
Elizabeth Raura, my own justice member.
There are people that voted? Really?
Yeah,
I wish I had voted to kill if my young daughter did. You were probably right, my sweet. You were probably right.
I just thought there's too much suspicion, and I feel like there's too much risk to keep her alive.
Why should a child be able to vote in killing someone to begin with?
Suddenly, while you are all arguing with one another, Shiori stumbles and she hits her head on a ghostly chain between Shiori and Mume appears. It seems you can now commune with ghosts.
Oh my goodness!
Awesome.
Now, Cecilia, you said that Elizabeth has been commanding you to do all of this. You know, speaking honestly, I'm a little bit suspicious of her. I know she was the one who bought everything for this party, and I have the receipt since I was the one who funded everything.
She did vote for me to be
She did, I noticed that. She
That
did
is
notice
really weird.
vote for you. I wondered, both of you live here. Have you seen a hyper-realistic fake skeleton around anywhere by chance?
No.
It was on the receipt and I only just noticed it was there. It seems like an unusual purchase for what should be a regular dinner party.
Wait, you saw the
I have to wonder if...
So this was okay, so this was Elizabeth who bought this.
I also noticed a strange-looking book.
Holding a key? With a 4-digit code? 8008. What?
Well, Miss Fauna, it is quite a pleasure to run into you.
There's
Yes.
been a lot of suspicion around you this evening. First, as soon as Bijou finishes telling us about you, she perishes, and then right after we learn about your relationship with Shiori, she also perishes, but about your relationship with both gangs, and especially with Elizabeth.
If I really felt that way about Bijou, or if I had the means, rather, to kill her, don't you think I would have done so a long time ago?
Crony, I have acquired a way to give you more information. Connecting with Bibu right now. I can ask her a question.
I will investigate Bibu's body.
Bibu, can they investigate your body?
Ooh, by shadows dark, I felt the crack. Betrayed by trust, I was stabbed in the back. From the pain, it claimed my life.
I think she said yes.
Okay, awesome.
Does she know who stabbed her?
I'll ask.
I do not know. But I do have information about another.
She has the gossip of somebody else.
Ina.
Go on.
In shadows deep, my heart does tread. My sibling lost, the light now shed. Her 5X is gone. In silence they rest. At 5 a.m., by the mansion's gloom, I gathered blackmail, sealing her doom. From Ina's shadows, secret I find, to keep her whispers locked in my mind.
What'd she say?
What she said?
Could you repeat that, Ghost? In shorter. Summarize.
5X is gone. In silence they shadows, secret I find, to keep her whispers locked in my mind.
My powers are broken. She didn't summarize it.
The generator has turned off once again! Crony is dead in the night.